y'all doing? If you're new, welcome to the channel. This is my first time ever doing video commentary. So I just want to go on a little bit of a fucking rant and a retrospective of my past year doing Uber full time. I had some personal issues come up doing maintenance for about 10 years before that in the trades. Looking to get back into the trades and submit myself more into putting my art out that I've been working on. But besides that, stick around for more. Anyways, Uber. Did that full time for about a year. And it is the closest thing that one can experience to GTA strangers and freaks in real life. I met a lot of cool people, but went through a lot of hell as well. So let me tell you about the first crazy thing that happened to me. It was a Saturday night, one of the first Saturday nights I worked. Picked this guy up. It's 2 a.m. and he gets in my car, and immediately he's like, clearly he's fucked up, and he goes, "Do you want to go on a recon mission?" And I'm like, "Depends on the details." Then for the next hour, we're heading to the middle of nowhere, and it turns into a therapy session about this guy getting cheated on 7 times in 4 years. And I did not know how. I tried my best to act as ethical as possible during this whole situation. Man kept throwing me money. I would try to refuse, and it didn't matter. So at a certain point, I just had to take it, or I was being disrespectful to someone who was clearly fucked up. But I didn't know. I don't know. Just felt really bad. We get an hour north, catch his girl hanging out with dudes. So we pull up to this strip club that's about the size of a tool shed in the middle of nowhere. Sit outside for about 30 minutes. He tells me to end the timer and that he'll pay me cash. And I'm like, all right. Throws me 200. We sit there for 30 minutes. Then he throws me another 200 to have me walk in and scope out because no one was leaving the bar. And he wanted to make sure that she left alone because originally he was going to go in there and talk to her, and he didn't do that. So he asked me to go in, and I needed to take a piss anyway since I was driving all night. So this place, like I said, is very small, and it is apparently a strip club. You open the door, and you're 3 feet away from like 20 dudes that are somebody's dad, and they're hard with 2 waitresses and this dude's girlfriend or ex or what have you, hanging out with one of their mutual friends. And I just see this motherfucker, their mutual friend, her, and dude in the car are all wearing fucking puffer vests, Carhartt hat, and Justin boots. And it was just like they were all like cloned out of the same place. And it just seemed like a bunch of people that were fucking bored. It was really unfortunate, but I did get the guy home safe. Went back out, and he wanted to wait for her to go home. She went home by herself to her parents, and then he's like, "I've seen enough. Take me home." And man, I just did not know how to react to any of that. Uh, it was rough. About a month after that, picked a guy up who was needing liquor before closing time on Super Bowl night. Pull up into the cul-de-sac, and this dude standing out in the garage looking like Clint Eastwood, drunk as fuck, smoking a cigarette. Gets in the car, and he's like, "Come on, man, we gotta hurry. We only got a few minutes." Get there, he comes back out, and then all of a sudden he's like hitting on me, telling me I look good, I look handsome, and all this shit. It's just fucking weird, man. And I was like, "Yeah, cool, thank you, but like I'm good." And then he starts talking about his wife, and then he's talking about how he wants me to fuck his wife and like clog off the fucking driving. And I'm like, "No, dude, I don't know you. I don't know your wife. I don't know your life. Like, nah." Like you could be a fucking serial killer for all I know. Then he offers 300. He offers 500. He offers 700. And it took me like 3 minutes to talk this fucking drunk ass to get the fuck out of my car. It's like even if I was down for all that, took the money or whatever, it's like you walk the fucking door, that dude could have had a fucking shotgun just waiting right there behind the fucking door, dude, and you're done. Like, bye. You're a fucking toy now to that guy. Fuck that. Um yeah, man, that's the thing is like you gotta get people out in a manner that if you're too aggressive about it, I mean, you don't want someone to fucking snap. Uh, so anyway, next story. I picked up this dude in a bad neighborhood on a Sunday morning around like 5 a.m. Uh, he's taking an awful long time to get out of the store that he's at. His plug rolls down his window and he's like, "You looking for so and so?" "Yep, sure am." "He inside, he'll be right out." "Okay." Dude rolls up the window, just like hella suspect. So I'm taking my time. I'm keeping my eyes open. Then dude finally comes out, opens the door. It's cold as hell outside, and he's sitting there with the door open for 3 minutes, doing the junkie shuffle, going. And then I'm like, dude, you got to either get in or not. Like, this is not the spot to be. They start screaming, "Hey man, I got fucking $700 on me. I can't lose this shit right now." And I'm like, either get in or I'm leaving. 30 more seconds. All right, all right, all right. He gets in. 10 minutes later, this man nods off, spilling coffee all over my fucking backseat. By the time I realize this, I pull over. My whole backseat's fucking soaked. I ended up buying a scuba suit body glove fucking fit for that shit. Perfect. Best purchase I ever bought while doing Uber. Got it early as well, learning this lesson. I'm trying to wake this guy up so he doesn't fucking die in my back seat, and he's taking it as like I'm judging him or whatever. But he's clearly on like heroin or fent or something. Uh, and I'm trying to like wake him up, keep him awake. He gets aggressive with me, and it turns into, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who my father is? Take me home." Blah blah blah. You work for me. All this and that and the third. Then uh, I'm I turn around. I'm facing the windshield, and he sucker punches me out of nowhere because he's getting all aggro. And then by this point, uh, whenever he sucker punches me, I turn around and he throws his phone at my windshield, cracks my fucking windshield. I had to take his phone and throw it across the street just to get him out and away from me. So that was uh, that was my biggest loss, was the $400 windshield, and then having to get the cover was amazing for the rest of the year. But if you guys want to hear more stories, I got a couple more. Check in. I'm gonna start streaming more again. Gonna try to dual stream on YouTube and Twitch. Gonna try to upload every other day at least. Right now I'm playing Elden Ring. I know I'm kind of behind with it, but a lot of traveling and just kind of keeping to myself and unplugged for the past year. So stick around. I'm looking forward to 2025. Peace.